Hello and welcome back to the Intersint podcast. I'm Kenise.
And my name is Mike, and I'm going to the Olympics! Woo!
Yay! Let's go. What brought this on?
Oh my god. I recently just saw this video. Even the past couple of weeks ago, we talked about how we need average people into the Olympics to see how big and how difficult the things are that they're doing.
The whole episode was the Olympics.
And I'm sorry to bring it back, but right after we were done recording that episode, something happened. It was hilarious.
Was amazing. I saw this.
There is an Australian breakdancer that made every single person everywhere around the world realize they could be in the Olympics if they wanted to.
Oh, I love this.
Like, this lady is busting out the sprinkler kangaroo hops around the stage.
She was swimming on stage. That was hilarious. I love this.
The amount of memes that came off of this, like my reaction when I'm trying to get out of bed in the morning, and it shows her like flailing around on the floor.
It's absolutely hilarious because even like businesses are taking part in this. Like the Washington Department of Transportation retweeted that, and they were like, our reaction when people take I-5 to get out of Everett. And I'm like, this, you're gonna relate to this.
Oh my god, this is the greatest thing to come out of the Olympics. Like, I thought the turkey shooter was great. She just took the spotlight.
I love this. I mean, apparently like people are mad about it too, and it's like, how? Why? I mean, I get it, but like, why? It's hilarious.
First off, I'm mad that breakdancing is a sport in the Olympics.
It's the first year that they've added this into the Olympics.
Right. And I get that. And I was kind of reading into it. It was supposed to be, which is even worse, it was supposed to be ballroom dancing.
Oh, really?
Are we in the 1600s? What the fuck is that?
Apparently this is Bridgerton now.
Yeah. They saw Bridgerton and they're like, we need that in our Olympics this year.
Which country is the best at Bridgerton?
I would have loved that if they had like the big wigs and like that would have been entertaining. Now that you bring that up, I would have loved to see that.
Oh yeah. But because of this, it's also their last year of doing breaking in the Olympics.
Oh my god. I understand, like they're like, oh, we can't do the ballroom dancing because we're not medieval times anymore.
Exactly. This is 2024.
We need to aim it towards like Gen Z. What's cool? Breakdancing, which still isn't Gen Z. Like, that was like big in what, the 80s, 90s?
Early 2000s at most, yeah.
It's like, I think that even that's dated. Like, people still do it now. I get that.
Right, yes.
But I feel like that's not like the hip thing to be doing right now.
Okay, boomer.
Yeah, exactly. What, is it because I said hip?
Yes. How do you do, fellow kids?
I never realized half of the shit I've said until we started doing this show, and you call me out every single time.
We're in almost the same generation, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
I'm in the cusp of Gen Z and millennial. So like, I guess I'm a zillennial. Yes. You are like a full-on millennial.
I am, yes. I'm fully.
I love calling you out on stuff like this.
I embrace it 100%.
Good. As you should.
So every time I feel like Gen Z and millennials are like kind of uniting, I keep punching my mic. I'm so sorry. Every time I feel like I'm being very animated with my arms. You can't see it.
We need a video version of this podcast.
I know. But I feel like Gen Z and millennials are like uniting in a way, but then we fight all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And like lately, Gen Z is making fun of like millennials for how short our socks are. This is old news at this point.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck? We started the high sock thing, and then we slowly shrunk it down to short socks, and now you're just bringing back what we started in the first place.
It's the whole Y2K craze.
Is that what it is?
They want them back, yeah. Same with cargo pants, same with DC etnies, sneakers, same with like crop tops and low-rise jeans that like barely cover your belly button. Like, all that is coming back. And that's the shit I was made fun of in school.
I know.
I don't like this.
I hate it. It's so stupid. That's like, I want to wear my socks how short I want to wear them.
I saw this TikTok earlier, and we'll get back to the Olympics, don't worry. But I saw this
Oh
TikTok.
yeah, I had something else I wanted to say about that. So yeah, we can't lose our place on that. But yeah,
No.
TikTok.
Placeholder. Okay. But I saw a TikTok earlier that was like, I don't get why like people think that the whole Y2K, like emo, pop punk, like alt scene aesthetic is cool when we were made fun for it when we were in high school.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel you there.
We just didn't have the social media.
Exactly. I was getting my ass kicked. I had no friends in high school. And then now people now are coming in with like, oh yeah, look, this is so cool. Have you guys heard of these bands? And I'm like, bitch,
We grew up on that. What are
we
you
grew
talking
up
about?
on this. I was made fun of for it. I had no friends because of it. And now this is cool? Bitch.
Hey guys, have you heard of Dashboard Confessional? This shit's so
Oh
good.
my God, you guys neck deep? Holy hell. Bitch.
Honestly, I've never heard of Neck Deep, or I never listened to Neck Deep.
Really?
My
I think
little
I always
confession.
listened to like to like a few of their songs back in the day, but now since they're like coming back into popularity, it's like, oh, okay, I remember these songs. I should listen to them more, I guess.
Yeah. It's, with how saturated the market is, it's so hard to keep up with like all the bands that are coming out and whatnot.
Coming out, and then like even the stuff we used to listen to, like
Oh,
they're
yeah.
putting out new stuff.
Oh yeah, I keep seeing that. Like these bands just keep putting out new shit. I'm like, where are you? Did you just come out of the woodwork? Like, hey guys, we're still here.
We're still here. Which I'm so living for the whole like Disney meets pop punk CD that's about to come out, and I'm just looking at all the news of like, when is this actually going to get released?
Wait. What is this?
This
what?
is Disney meets pop punk.
Like Disney, like Frozen
Disney
song.
songs in pop punk
What?
style. Yeah. Simple Plan just did a cover of Can You Feel the Love Tonight? And I'm like, oh, I love this.
This is out of nowhere.
Magnolia Park did something from the Goofy movie, I think.
I've never heard of them, but okay.
Yeah, I'm like, I need to see what other bands are going to be on this CD because holy shit.
This is news to me. I want to look this up when we're done.
I'll send you a few articles.
Okay. At that point, it's like, you're going to When We Were Young soon.
Yes, I am so excited.
It's almost to the point where any show that comes through is going to be When We Were Young because it's just older bands that are now touring again.
Exactly. And I think that's why they've scheduled their tours is to go around that date. Because they're like, oh, we're going to be in Vegas anyway. Might as well just do a tour for it.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I don't know how all that works. You might
Yeah,
know more.
bands do that a lot where it's like they're on their own mini tours and then they all converge into one big tour and then they go about their ways and do their
Got
mini
it.
tours together. That's like, it happens a lot in the scene.
I figure that's how Warped Tour worked then.
Except for Warped Tour. No, Warped Tour
Really?
everyone was dedicated to that show, like concert for the entire tour. Sometimes people dropped off and went on their own tours after that if they weren't playing the full thing. But I think contractually, if you sign up for the full thing, you were stuck in Warped Tour for the full show, like tour.
Oh, wow. I never went.
They need to bring that back.
Yes. I heard news of like some guy who was like, not the organizers, but like somebody who was like very passionate about it. He wants to bring it back.
I don't even know why it went away. Like I felt like it was successful every single
Money
year.
and then COVID.
Oh, COVID.
The dark times are Black Plague.
That's how we all forgot about like.
Holy shit. Are
Oh man, I almost died on that one. What was so funny? I almost died.
Holy shit. Okay. First of all, I'm sorry. Second of all, are you okay?
I don't know what happened there. I got like something stuck in my throat and I couldn't like stop coughing. Which, speaking of, your reaction is perfect because at work, did we talk about this? I'm terrible at eating fruit.
You're terrible at eating fruit?
Yes. Did we talk about that on the
We
podcast?
talk about that every day. I don't think on the podcast.
Oh, okay.
I feel like every day there's a story about I almost died eating a fruit. I'm like, that tracks.
Usually a grape is my downfall. I don't know what it is. If it's an apple, if it's a grape, I almost die every single time I eat them.
Yes, you do.
So at work, I was eating a grape and start choking. And it was right as one of my coworkers said something. And instead of like, oh, are you okay? They start arguing about whose fault it was that I was dying. I'm like, thanks. Like,
guys, I'm dying here.
I'm over here choking. You guys are arguing over whose fault it is and not even helping me.
It's like, you'll be dead and they'll still be arguing.
Yeah, I told you not to do that whenever he was eating. My tombstone needs to say he was taken out by a grape because that is what my features.
Most likely how you will go. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. We tried CPR. That grape just wouldn't budge.
It's not even the grape itself. It's the juice inside. Like, I take a bite and it's like a pimple and it like pops down my throat.
Oh, why? Why?
That's the closest thing I could think of. What else would you compare that to? Exactly.
Shut up.
Like, you take a bite and the juice is like, and then it like goes down my throat, and I'm not expecting that.
Toothpaste?
Yeah, but that doesn't really squirt. Well, yeah, nah. I don't. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Ha, bitch.
I think pimple is more appropriate.
You're a pimple. Why is it just you? Why does no one else have this problem?
You are one to talk. You also have choked on an apple before.
Once.
I have been around for that.
Okay, but it's not as much as you.
That's true. Mine is almost daily. No joke. Like, legitimately almost daily that I'm choking on fruit.
Okay, back to the Olympics.
Oh, yeah. I feel bad how much she's getting made fun of for this. But on the other hand, she's embracing it in a sense.
I think she went all in before she even did it. Like, that was her plan all along. Because I was reading that article and she was like, I saw these people and like, I'm never going to be able to amount to that. Let me just do my own interpretive, like, freestyle routine.
Right.
And just embrace it, which is good on her.
Yeah, she just wanted to be artistic and just do her own thing. And like, she was having fun. Meanwhile, we're all laughing at her for it. But I mean,
even like Australia had something to do, like, the government of Australia had something to say about it.
Oh, really? What did they say? They
were backing her up on it. They were like, we don't understand why she's being made fun of when she represented this country beautifully and whatnot. Like, sure, good. She doesn't have like artistic style, but she did it in her own interpretive way.
Yeah, that's good at least.
But, yeah.
So I mean, she's fully like embracing it. I can't imagine she doesn't walk away from this with bigger deals coming her way.
No.
Like, even though we all made fun of her, she's gonna make out big on this.
Oh yeah. She had energy, that's for sure. Yeah. She did have energy. I think she knew as she was doing it, like, people were like, what the fuck is all this? But she still had a smile on her face.
Exactly.
Good for her.
And you said, like, this isn't going to be anything in the future because of how bad it turned out this time around.
Yeah, the reception of it wasn't all that great.
But then, like, they're bringing esports into the Olympics.
I think the Olympics, like, organization, federation, whatever it's called, just want to branch out into something different, something fresh to appeal to new audiences. Yeah,
like, you're trying to evolve with the times.
Exactly.
Like, imagine they're like, okay, we're gonna have a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament at the Olympics.
I'm gonna place my Blue Eyes White Dragon in attack mode and end my turn.
I want to see the full on, like, plastic arm thing that you can wear.
They have to wear those.
And with the technology we have today, when they play a card, they can have the CG character come up on, like, the screens and stuff. Like, we could go all out. I want to see that. Go. I'm gonna go into battles and I'm gonna be on the Olympics.
I will fully support that.
But speaking of, like, people who have a bigger opportunity outside of their Olympic run.
I know exactly where you're going with this.
Oh boy, so we have a French pole vaulter.
Mm-hmm.
Who
let's try to get this without laughing. Come on. We can do this.
Well, I'm looking for his name. So Anthony Amoretti?
Yep.
That looks about right. He All right, so was he in the finals or something? He's going for the Olympic gold. He goes to go over the bar and he hits the pole with his pole. That's the best way to put it. His mini pole clipped the bigger pole.
The mini pole hit the bigger pole.
And knocked it over. The best thing about this is the slow motion of just seeing it like go bling right off of the pole. That guy should have been wearing a cup. Like keep that all contained.
He called himself out on it, and he was like, "This was a huge disappointment."
Wait, what did he say?
That's what he just said. He was like, "Conditions were good. This is the first time I attacked a competition without any stress." And he's like, he missed a bit of jumping in training and just knocked over the bar and just called himself a disappointment. He's like, I was almost there.
If it was just a few degrees colder, it would have shrunken up a little bit more and we wouldn't have had this problem.
But apparently, from all this, do you want to say what happened?
So because of all this, now an adult film company wants to pay him. Oh wait, who was it? Cam Soda. Never heard of them.
I don't know who that is.
Wants to offer him $250,000 for him to be like a cam show, I guess, for 60 minutes, for an hour.
For an hour of doing something.
Yeah, what is that something? I don't know. Is it just him dancing in his leotard with his bulge bouncing around, or?
People are like losing over this. It was like not the worst thing in the world losing a gold medal in the Olympics because you're packing a French baguette. Someone else has like lost a pole vault, won the schlong jump.
Man, going back home to your home country after that, like if your DMs are not blowing up from all the women, like, hey, what's up? He may have lost the gold, but he won in so many other ways.
Yes.
So it's the cam show is to show off his goods.
What does that even mean?
I think they just want to see the sausage and marbles.
Okay.
Which I don't get why. It's like they all look the same. It's just
they all look the same.
With all this, we have a breakdancing lady, we have the pole vaulter, the turkey shooter guy. So many athletes this year are like gonna be huge after these games.
And I was watching the basketball finals yesterday, and LeBron James got dunked on, and I'm like, that is going to be the most viral moment for this person for a very long time.
Who were they? Like, do you know who the other person was that dunked on him? Or?
I forget, but it was France versus USA. And I think they were like losing, but Steph Curry like brought it back for winning that gold medal for us. I
did see that 3-point shot he did.
Yeah.
I don't watch basketball or anything, but I saw that shot and I was like, oh, that was a good shot. That's one of those like names like I always hear about Steph Curry and I have no clue who the guy is. I just always hear his name everywhere. That's another sport too, like basketball being in the Olympics is weird to me.
You guys have your own tournaments and you guys have your own like finals and whatnot.
Exactly. We don't have soccer in the Olympics, right? Or do we?
Yes, the soccer is in the Olympics.
Oh, okay. It's like you already have the World Cup. You have like
so many different leagues, so many different like tournaments.
Yeah, the World Cup is essentially the Olympics of different
soccer.
Huh?
The Olympics of soccer.
Yeah.
You had to process that one. Shit.
That took a long time. Yeah. No, yeah. Like the Olympics is people from all of the countries competing. Mm-hmm. That's what the World Cup is. Like you have the brackets to all the countries competing for the World Cup.
Pretty much, yeah.
So you're just doing it a second time. That's all you're doing. It's very confusing to me. But that's like with the pole vaulting guy. Like with the females, that's never a problem because they just like squish it down to like pancakes on their body.
Okay.
They do.
Sure. Go on.
So, I mean, that's never like they don't have to deal with those bulges or anything of hitting the bar. We need that for guys. We need a way to
just tuck it in.
Tuck it in. Find a way to push it inside of the body so you don't have to worry about it.
Like how when dogs are sad or like scared or embarrassed, they tuck their tails in.
Yes.
That's what guys need to do.
Oh, and there's that other pole vaulter lady. which apparently she has an OnlyFans too, because they keep referring to her as an OnlyFans athlete.
Okay.
And I don't understand, like, why do you have to preface what she's doing as an OnlyFans model? Like, so weird.
That's not her identity.
Exactly. She cleared a pull for like one of the high ones. I don't know. She did something and it is impressive. And she ran over and started twerking, and now people are mad at her for twerking because she like won. It's like she give them some like room. Like they're happy that they're winning.
Yeah, really. Oh, people are also getting mad of like the whole gymnastics thing, of how I forget what country won. I think it was Brazil. The women's team won their gymnastics competition.
But what thing? Because there's like a million different things categorized as gymnastics.
Like traditional gymnastics.
What does that mean? Like when I think gymnastics, I'm thinking like
artistic gymnastics.
Is that the one with the flag that they spin around?
Like doing like the bar, doing like flips and twirls.
Yeah, like on the flat mat, like running in like full speed and jumping 50 feet in the air to do a million spins.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I imagined, so.
Okay. People are losing their minds over how, I think it was Brazil who won, and USA came second and third, I think.
Wait, we got both second and third?
I think? Yeah, so yeah, USA got second and third. And like they were on like that stage, right? And they're like bowing to her. People are like losing their minds over that, and it's like, why? Like, it's good sportsmanship, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that how I saw it? But apparently people are losing their minds over it.
People are going to get angry about every tiny little piece of shit.
Exactly. Exactly.
These are the same people who are like, oh, we won. We won the gold. Bitch, who is the we? You did nothing in this equation.
You were on your couch watching the game.
Yeah.
I'm sorry your eyes got tired.
Yeah, you are nowhere close to the level where these people are. It's like with football and stuff, like, oh, we won the Super Bowl. You did nothing, sir. You just watched. These are the people who are like training day and night to be where they are.
Yeah.
They won the thing, not you. I feel like this every single time there's the games. There's always some type of controversy, always someone complaining about something.
Yep.
Just let them do their thing and be quiet.
How about you get to their level first and then you can say something?
Yeah. I feel like the Olympics have to be like a Karen magnet.
Pretty much, yeah. Ooh, an Olympic for Karens.
Oh, who can get the manager the fastest?
Who can be the Karenest of all Karens?
And here we have Lucy from Minnesota. Oh, she does not look happy already. I was gonna say more. I'm like, nope, I need to end it there. I just saw an article of how guys are now realizing that the OnlyFans models that they paid to talk to aren't actually the models.
Aren't actually models?
So the OnlyFans girls?
Yeah.
Apparently, guys are just now realizing that when they're talking to said OnlyFans girl, it's not actually her talking back. And it's like, it just seems like clear numbers. If an OnlyFans model has 1,000 people following her, she's not talking to every single one of you at the same time. You seem so lost.
I'm so lost.
Where are you lost at? Because I can see it on your face.
I don't know. Like, what do you mean, like, not talking to them?
So just by the numbers, like 1,000 people talking to one girl, she can't be replying to every single person at the same time.
Oh, like texting.
Yeah, through the OnlyFans app.
I thought you meant like video. It's like,
oh no. Through, yeah, I guess it's like a feature on OnlyFans. I don't know. So when you have 1,000 people trying to chat and she's replying to all 1,000 people, you should know in your head that it's not her. But apparently guys are just now realizing that these OnlyFans models are hiring out people to be their chatters.
They're outsourcing to India.
Do you like my bubs? Do you want to see vagine? Go to Target and get me a gift card.
I like your Skechers. You like me, my Gucci shoes. Not gonna finish that song. That's been years since I heard that one.
Oh boy. So yeah, they're outsourcing all their conversations. And guys are not mad about that. It's like, you should have known.
Maybe go find somebody. Touch grass.
Well, I mean, yes, but it's also a mental illness. Some of them too.
What do you mean?
Like people who pay literal paychecks every month to a specific person because they think it's going to give them like...
It's like, oh, I'm giving you more, so give me all your attention type of thing.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, I have a girlfriend, but really it's like this girl that he's just paying to talk to him, and it's like, in a way it's like a mental illness, but at the same time, yes, it is what you're saying too.
I can see why you would say that too, just because like there are instances where it's like people have killed over that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That goes dark very bad or fast.
Yes.
But also it's like within this article I was reading, a lady was saying how she was a chatter and like how people would be like, oh, are you actually the model? And they would have to like do this reverse psychology thing on them. Like, what, you don't believe me? You think I would lie to you? Like, why would I lie to you? And like, that's fucked up.
Could you imagine if you and I were like doing something like that? First of all, easy money.
Yeah. You know, and that's what I was getting at. I'm like, I kind of want to look into see like, I have to talk to horny guys. Sure, I'll talk to the horny guys.
As long as the pay is good.
I know. If you're paying well,
sure.
Sure. Tell me about your dick. I don't care. I get to stay home and play video games all day while just chatting to these guys who think they're talking to a hot girl. That's the easiest money in the world. We should look into that. We should see if who's hiring, how much they hire. Like, we should try to get those jobs.
No, we're focused on this.
Well, I mean, that'd be easy money to fund this.
Instead of begging the audience for money.
Yeah.
We're taking the moral high ground.
Yeah.
Not sponsored, by the way.
But that was my thought. I was like, I want this job. This seems so simple. I think any one of us could do this.
Yeah. But one job I don't want is being one of the 2 astronauts stuck on the International Space Station. They're still there.
We talked about this, 5-6 episodes ago?
Yeah, it's been a while. They're still there. There's no plan to get them out until like by 2025.
I would be miserable.
I would curse Boeing.
Furious.
I would put a curse on Boeing. This was supposed to be like, what, a 2-month mission?
No, they were supposed to be there for 8 days.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Wait, a week plus 1 day. They're going to be stuck there for the entire year. They're going
to have to plan to spend Christmas there.
There has to be like maybe lawsuits coming out of this too, because I think NASA was trying to find an alternative to getting them down.
Yes, yeah.
And Boeing is throwing a little hissy fit, crying about it. Like, no, we're the ones who were awarded the contract. We're supposed to be the ones who get them down.
Like, yeah, I mean, Boeing needs to end.
I think it's actually getting close. I know the CEO just dropped out.
That's hilarious.
He left. And I think they're like losing a ton of money. We're to the point where they're pretty sure the company's not going to last that much longer without government help.
Yeah. I mean, in this article, it's like there's a rescue mission that's scheduled to launch in September and return them to Earth in February 2025, made by SpaceX.
That's what I saw, yeah. And that's I think why NASA's losing their mind. NASA's like, you can't give it to them. Or Boeing's like, you can't give it to them. This is our thing.
Would you rather, say SpaceX developed into domestic, I guess, flights?
Like planes?
Yes.
Oh my god, no.
No. Just imagine, just imagine that SpaceX turned into Plane X.
Plane X.
Flight X.
There you go.
Would you rather fly on a Tesla plane or a Boeing plane? And you have to pick one.
That seems like an unfair question.
You have to pick one.
Honestly, I'd probably have to go Boeing. I hate to say it.
After their track record?
Have you seen Tesla's track record? They can't even make a truck that doesn't break down.
True, but Boeing's been in the business for like several billion years by now, and they still can't make planes that work.
True, but yes, but I also feel like the Boeing has just recently gone downhill over the past like 6 years, 7 years.
Okay, true. Okay, so let's say the 737 and the 747 never existed, and all you're flying is on the Max 8s, Max 9s. That's all that's available. Versus a Tesla plane.
I feel at that point it doesn't matter. We're dead at either way. Yeah.
Where's Airbus?
Imagine how great just everything, like how great Teslas would be, how great SpaceX would be if Elon just wasn't involved anymore. If he pulled out of those companies and let them got a new CEO in there, they'd be thriving. They'd be doing so good.
I guess in a sense, yeah. Because he's the one who's making like all these calls, right?
Pretty much. And like we said, we don't want to buy Teslas specifically because of Elon.
True, yeah.
And that's how a lot of people feel too. They're buying it and they're like, oh wow, this guy's a douche. Why did we buy this car?
Yeah.
But with the astronauts, it's being in space for a year, like you start to lose bone mass.
Oh, true.
You start to lose.
You become shorter.
You can become shorter and it affects your limbs, your muscles, because you don't have to work as hard. Like you're not walking, you're not having that effect of gravity on you. So that stuff kind of just goes away.
Not to mention these people are old.
Yeah. I was shocked whenever I looked at the article how old they actually were.
Like they're in their 60s.
Yep. The one thing I'm looking at is like just 2 weeks in space and your muscle mass falls by 20%.
Mm-hmm.
3 to 6 months and it's already down to 30%.
Oof.
And they lose 1 to 2% of their bone mass every month.
Wow.
So these people are fucked when they get back to Earth.
Mm-hmm. I'm reading through the end of this article and it gave like, how long people have stayed up in space.
Right.
And we talked about this before, so we won't like.
I know this is an old topic as well. Oh, you were just like gonna end it at that?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to know, you can go back to our older episodes and listen to that one.
Yeah. It's insane. This just hurts Boeing even more. No one's gonna want to fly on their stuff anymore to go up into space. I feel like we're a broken record at this point, but it just goes back to how technology is getting worse and worse and worse every single year.
Yes. I don't see how it would get better. I mean, like, I know we've talked about how, like, people are now realizing it and doing, like, all these boycotts or, like, switches to different companies. And, like, how at least our generation is sort of realizing how much it sucks. So maybe we'll see a change. Maybe. I don't know. But, like, remember how we complained about Windows 11? I feel like this episode is just rehashing stuff that we've already talked about. The past, what? Oh, we didn't even say what episode this was. No, we didn't. You were too excited about making the Olympics. Is it? I'm going to be in the Olympics. You're going to see me up there dancing, doing my sprinkler. What episode is this? 15? 15, yeah. Hey, I'm white. I am not that white where I can't do the sprinkler. I don't think I've ever seen you dance. The fact that you had to think that long on how you were going to respond. I've never seen you dance. In a serious manner, no. You move your body. That's it. That is dancing. Dancing is just moving your body. I've never seen you informally do some sort of dance routine. Yeah, you've never seen me seriously try to dance. Yes. I've never seen myself seriously try to dance, so we are on the same page on that one. I think this is going to be our last time talking about the Olympics. We need to stop talking about old stuff. We need to stop talking. Okay. Unless something really funny happens, we are done talking about the Olympics. We're probably going to be done talking about the space thing until we find out more about it. Yes. Yeah. No more Tesla. No more phones. No more nostalgia kicks. Oh, let's do it. Yeah, really. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe. Go follow our socials at Intersint Pod, and we will see you next week.